Welcome, I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher. I'm a naturopathic physician, and this video really comes close to my heart because I'm going to share with you my own personal testimonial utilizing CBD oil to help balance my irregular hormones post-baby and after breastfeeding. I'm really excited because I know so many of you can greatly benefit from this therapy, and I want to share with you specifically how CBD works on your hormone balance. This is really crucial because this is scientifically proven. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some clinical research that proves the benefits of CBD utilization throughout a woman's menstruating and post-menstruating cycle. Your endocannabinoid system, it actually controls and manages your whole entire endocrine system, including your pineal gland, the hypothalamus, your pituitary gland, your thyroid, your adrenal glands, your ovaries. There are so many different endocrine glands that can be benefited, including your pancreas and even your liver. I'm going to drill down a little bit further in today's video and specifically target some of the core hormonal benefits that CBD will have on your body. If you're interested in learning more about the benefits of CBD and what it is, I'm going to link to this video where I detail just some background information that might be helpful if this is a new topic for you. Similarly, if you are unsure if you have hormonal imbalances that might benefit from CBD, I'm also going to include a link right there where you can download my free endocannabinoid system quiz. It's a deficiency quiz to identify just how deficient you might be in your endocannabinoid system, and it recommends and pairs up some of the different dosing because there could be just a small little bit of a 500 milligram dose several times throughout the day or several times during the week that might really benefit you. Or you might need a mega dose of 1500 milligrams once or twice a day to really recalibrate your system. The big question I'm sure you have is, how does CBD specifically balance my hormones? I mean, come on, how is that even possible? So this is how it works. This type of oil, a CBD oil, this is a non-psychoactive oil, just straight CBD, will actually help to balance your endocannabinoid system. That balance actually activates different receptors in your brain and in your body, specifically impacting all of those endocrine glands I mentioned. Your pineal gland, your pituitary gland, your thyroid, the thymus, your pancreas, your liver, your ovaries. The activity in your endocrine glands are actually very receptive to cannabinoids that you're going to receive through an oil like a CBD oil. CBD actually stimulates your endocannabinoid system, which impacts your hormone levels in a positive way. It actually balances things out. So I want to drill down into several of the specific hormone structures or endocrine glands it will impact. The first and one of the most important aspects of your endocrine gland, CBD and cortisol, is significant. CBD will balance your cortisol levels. It will help lower cortisol specifically. There's tons of research, specifically like the Journal of Medical Biological Research, that links CBD to lowering and balancing your cortisol levels. That is huge because your cortisol kicks off your hormone imbalance. So if it can drive into balancing the core of your endocrine system, that is very good for setting up a healthy, balanced hormone cascade. Similarly, CBD and insulin. Now that's the hormone that's produced by your pancreas that controls our metabolic process, that also is responsible for our blood sugar balances for many of you who are diabetics or pre-diabetics, as well as individuals who might be experiencing a change, a slowing down of your metabolic process. CBD actually can help turn around insulin resistance and glucose intolerance that plays a very big role in your hormone imbalances. Any of you working with me, you know I'm constantly talking about insulin resistance, glucose intolerance, and leptin resistance. All of those three things can be recalibrated and balanced out by CBD and the impact it has on the global endocrine system. This is supported by studies like that out of the Journal of Endocrine, Metabolic, and Immune Disorders that analyzes the critical role that CBD plays on targeting your endocannabinoid receptors that ultimately help balance your hormones. That is significant because, again, it showcases the intense, deep balancing impact CBD will have on balancing your hormones and correcting weight gain. It corrects the PCOS that's very much driven by insulin resistance. And similarly, insulin resistance and the impact on the liver is often where we see increases in fibrotic activity and endometriosis and endometrial activity in the uterus and in the body. Another core endocrine gland that is impacted is your pineal gland, the gland that controls both your melatonin production as well as your energy. This is huge, especially for all of you that have hormonal imbalances that are paired up with sleep imbalances. For many of you who watch my videos, you know I cite the 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. time frame where you might be waking up because of hormonal imbalances. Research like that out of the Public Library of Science Journal has found that the endocannabinoid system directly regulates sleep stability and is activated by CBD. The CBD receptivity that helps balance your sleep gets invigorated and activated. This is a huge double win. And last and final, CBD also will benefit homeostasis of your hormones by balancing globally all of the glandular aspects and balancing hormones within each of your endocrine glands. Both the receptivity of CBD, balancing the output and regulation of your hormones is how we get the massive benefits I see with many of my patients. Personally, I have experienced this balance. My hormonal transition was very similar to that hormonal transition after pregnancy. And it was so much better and so much better improved because I actually used CBD to help me balance out my hormones. And it was phenomenal. And I know it can be phenomenal and impactful for you. The question of the day is what hormone symptoms and hormone imbalances are impacting you and making your life not as fabulous and as spectacular as it could be. I want to hear from you. Please message me down below and ask me any questions because I know this CBD and the benefits, just clinically, the research is proving we can get your body balanced by addressing the root imbalances within your endocannabinoid system can have significant, broad-based benefits on your entire endocrine system. And if you are dealing with hormonal imbalances, PCOS, tender, fibrocystic breasts, even painful breasts, irregular periods, really rough perimenopause or menopausal symptoms, or dealing with infertility or an anovulatory state, I know that CBD can benefit you, and I cannot wait to hear all your wonderful success stories. Hormones and hormone imbalance not only impacts us, but it impacts our families and our communities, and I know that we can have better balanced bodies and hormones by grabbing some CBD.